Hey guys, it's Joy. Today I'm doing a video with Heidi over at Boy Boss Mama, and we're going to talk about how to beat the winter blues. I don't know about where you guys live, but we have about 4 to 5 inches of snow on the ground. It's in the single digits. It's just cold. There's lots of cabin fever going on, and we just need different ideas about how to beat those winter blues. So I have gathered some ideas from what we've done over the years, and I've also watched other YouTubers' videos, and so this is hopefully a compilation of several different ideas of what you guys can do to beat those winter blues. The first one, the one that I do not recommend, is getting the flu. Our family, actually both of the females in our family got the flu, and we spent about 9 days not able to go anywhere, not feeling very well. Today is actually the first day that I'm feeling back to normal, and I'm still tired, but it's been crazy. Like, the flu has been so awful this year. So I don't recommend getting the flu, because then you have to stay home and you don't feel like going anywhere or doing anything. It was awful. Moving on, the first way, which most of you probably know already, but it's to change up your schedule or to go on a field trip. I actually have been telling my kids, I'm like, you know what, guys, even though it's wintertime and you really don't feel like doing school, this is when we need to buckle down, keep plowing ahead, because once spring hits, we're really not going to want to do school. We take off this summer, and if we don't do it now, we have to do it later. And when it's nice outside, I want you guys to be able to go outside and play. So we have kept that rule of, like, we got to keep on keeping on. However, there are things to do to make it more fun. So changing up your schedule, for instance. One of the things I actually did when we started back, probably about mid-January, I finally changed it up, was I kind of rearranged our schedule so it flowed a little more smoothly. So basically, I was kind of having my kids do something, and then I would do something with them. They would work independently and then work with me, kind of back and forth like that. I kind of blocked together all of their independent work, and then I blocked together all the work they do with me. And so they felt more freedom in that, and that really worked well, and it kind of helped with attitudes and everything, because they knew if they got their block done, then they could go play for a little bit, especially if mommy was helping somebody else, and then they could come back and do their block with me later. That just really seemed to kind of mix things up and help out in just changing things up and making it work a little more smoothly. And then field trips, of course, are always fun. And we haven't been out to our zoo because there's a lot of indoor things to do. We haven't been out to lots of different places just because the holidays and everything else, you get into your rhythm of going and doing all sorts of extracurricular things. So we are headed to the zoo next week, and there's museums around that we haven't been to for a while. So anything like that, it doesn't even have to be like an expensive thing to do. It could just be picking up, doing school at the library that day, or anywhere, just going to grandma's house or having another family over to do school with you. Just anything like that kind of just changes it up and kind of re-motivates you. So that is a big one, and that's probably why it's first. Number 2 is to bake something, and this is just a really easy thing to do. It depends on the ages of your kids. My kids are 10, 8, and 6, and so they're all pretty proficient in the kitchen. They're actually pretty helpful instead of the opposite way now. But that has just been something that really kind of, lifts your spirits. It gives you a sweet treat to eat. It's fun to do together. So that has been something that we really like to do in the wintertime. And number 3, this kind of 3 and 4 go along together. Number 3 is to keep yourself motivated in other areas of your life, or re-energize yourself in other areas of your life. For me, that's cleaning my house, because I've just been doing school for so long, and the holidays and everything else, it's kind of fallen by the wayside. And so, especially those deeper cleaning type of things, plus it's kind of inching towards spring, and so you kind of feel like a little bit of spring cleaning. My sister actually sent me an email the other day, and she follows Fly Lady. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her, but she has some amazing cleaning tips and motivation. And so she sent me this email, and it said 40 bags in 40 days. So it's basically, it follows like the season of Lent, Lent, and it also, like, so every day, the 40 days of Lent, you actually get rid of a bag of something in your house. Like, it's just going through closets, it's going through toys, it's going through all those things and getting rid of a bag a day. You don't have to go to Goodwill or wherever it's going every day, but just the end of the week or whatever. Then by the end of the 40 days, your house is cleaned out again. And I am feeling that. Like, I feel like I haven't been through things in a while, and so I really am feeling the need to purge. So that has motivated me and re-energized me to go through and get things out of my house, so it's actually easier to clean. And then going along with that, as you're digging through things, dig out those old toys, dig out the toys that maybe your kids haven't seen in a while, and it will be something fun for them to play while the snow is on the ground. And if they don't want to play with them anymore, then they're out. But I do find I tend to hang on to toys even if I think they've maybe outgrown them, because during the winter months, they do get bored and they do go back to playing with those toys. And so I'm always glad that I didn't get rid of them. However, if they aren't interested in them, or they only play with them for maybe one afternoon and don't touch them again, then I know that they really truly have outgrown them and I get rid of them. So those are my 4 tips on how to beat the winter blues. I hope you go watch Heidi's channel, and she'll be linked up above here and also down below. And feel free to enter in the comments what you guys do to help beat the winter blues, because this is not an exhaustive list and I need more fresh tips. So please leave some comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video.